role-playing games and tabletop games I've been playing since I'd say about 5th grade. So whenever I got into YouTube, I got internet for the first time, all that fun stuff, and I started watching people on YouTube. And then it grew into me making my own platforms of fake gaming because I couldn't afford buying any games. So I made my own games, and me and my friends would play them in our imagination and such. It was all collective storytelling with rules. That was the fun part of it, the storytelling aspect. Whenever we first started playing D&D, we would actually play it at my house, but the gaming club opened up, which gave us access to play with like adults, because I'm an older kid. Whenever it started, I was around 16 and 17 when the gaming club opened up, so I had adult friends, and it was kind of weird inviting them to my house, since, you know, I'm still a kid. So we would play at the gaming club, where it was a public place, everyone was safe, so we could play with them. Since the pandemic has started, I haven't been able to play with any of my adult friends, but me and my friends still gather at like our house, which is always kind of awkward, since, you know, there's the 10 people rule that no one ever listens to, and there's more than 10 people in my household. So whenever it came to my adult friends, they started playing online, and I played with them as well, like on platforms like Discord and Roll20 and D&D Beyond. We would all get together and play on there, but whenever it comes to my close group of friends, it hasn't really affected it very much. There's a few different ways we can play. Obviously we can play in person. That's the typical way. It's probably overall my most enjoyable. But whenever we play purely on Discord, we'll play text-based. And the best thing about a text-based way of playing is it's a lot easier to get immersed into your character. Because whenever you're sitting around the table with your friends, you can look over at them, talk out a game, make jokes, those kinds of things. So it kind of breaks that immersion. Whenever you text on Discord, it's a thing that we actually discovered just because of COVID. Whenever you text, you can be immersed in your character, and there's no outside distractions, and you don't have to respond on the spot, you don't have to know the accent, you don't have to look like your character. So you can take your time and formulate responses